Welcome to the next leg of my Coast to Coast American tour. The fifth leg, in fact. We'll be going from Inyokern across to Goldstone. I'll just get the plane set up as normal. Now 50 miles to our destination today. I'm cruising at, I think it was 9,500 feet. Okay, let's part out. Fairly reasonable weather here today. Right, the autopilot on. Climb out a little bit. Make our turn. Sure why it's climbing at such a rate. What's happening there? Tell you what, we're going to have to sure I did that. Behave. Yeah, little glitch. Fine weather. Let's have a look at a map quickly. What our arrival's going to be. Excuse me a minute. So, asphalt, quite a long runway, 4 and 22. And weather request. Destination station, variable at 6 knots. We can land runway 4. That is fine. So we're going to want to fly that course. We continue our climb up to 9,500 feet today. We're right in the arid part of the States now. So yeah, last time out on P3D I did Manchester across to Paris on black marble with horrendous FPS. I've done a bit of tweaking and hopefully next time I fly I'll improve it to a degree while still retaining some good looking night lighting, hopefully. Wow, this is just stunning scenery here. Is Goldstone GTS still in California or not? I'm not too sure. We'll be over the border into would it be Nevada or Arizona? I'm tempted to say Nevada. It's still in California. So it already feels like we've travelled hundreds, even thousands of miles, and we've barely scratched the surface of this tour. I mean, we're on leg 5 out of 40. After Goldstone, we will then be on the next leg going to Dick Taylor airstrip, and from there to Kingman to Seligman, from Seligman across to Flagstaff, Winslow, Blackrock, Double Eagle, Las Vegas. So we've still got. We don't even get to Vegas until the 13th leg. There's some stunning scenery across this part. Let me just look at it. Oh my word, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Very different from, because I do the vast majority of my flying in Europe. Which is obviously, for the most part, considerably greener. And this is just stunning. You remember I did a KLM flight down to Cape Town, and across Africa you just had endless bits of this very pale yellow. And I imagine, you know, in reality it'd still have more of this colour that we get from me having USA, not Warfare, wrong simulator, Orbx. There is an Africa in the pipeline, as and when it will eventually come. I have no idea. We need to get some more power out of the mixture. There we go. So we're going to slow down. Pretty hazy out there. 37 miles from our destination. Now let's get one last weather update. I only paid attention to the wind direction. And there's no cloud reported at all. It's scorching, 31.7 degrees. We are actually here only a couple of hundred miles from San Francisco. These mountains are just gorgeous, aren't they? I just love flying in mountainous scenery. Especially VFR like this. General aviation rather. Not specifically flying necessarily in VFR rules. Now we need to turn, if we're going to hit runway 4 we need to turn further south a little bit. terrain map on as well as we get nearer, because it is in a hilly part of the world, mountainous. Really interesting geography as well. I mean, you get these mountains, you got this aridness, and then you got these like little streaky lakes and stuff. Very interesting. Okay, we can ease back on the throttle now. We'll level off at 9,000 feet. Oh, did I not turn those lights off? Right. Have now. This is just, yeah, stunning. Need to head south a little bit more. We go. Looking good. Yeah. It's yeah, it's really bizarre almost, isn't it? It's like almost some ancient sort of writing across the landscape, if you've got a vivid imagination. I wonder what actually caused that, because you just wouldn't expect to see water like that in that kind of shape in the way it is. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's weird. It's quite interesting. Actually, I must do some flying in Alaska at some point, because in Alaska there is a place where you have literally a sandy desert, and by sandy I mean sand dunes and everything, and it is slap bang next to carnivorous sort of alpine forest. The contrast is incredible. When I first saw it, it was on some documentary on TV a while back. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but it does exist. I forget the name of it. Maybe if you Google Alaskan desert, it's left. It is shrinking. It will soon disappear. It's a remnant of the ice age, or something. I do believe. But yeah, put in Alaskan desert. Yeah, the Kobuk sand dunes, a hidden desert in the Arctic. Yeah, go and Google that. You won't regret it. It's absolutely fascinating, and such a stunning, unexpected contrast. I don't know if that's recreated in Flight Sim. At some point, maybe I'll do a flight up there and take a look. I don't know if Orbx USA covers Alaska or not. So anyway, let's concentrate on what we're doing, because we're probably going to need to be descending soon. Let's descend down to 6,000 feet. Don't need to be this high. Let's take it down to 5,000 even. Go 5,000 feet. PS. It's down. Okay, let's go map. Let's stick terrain on. So we're going to have to watch that. So it doesn't look like it's going to be too problematic. Fairness. Flying across sort of terrain like this in America always makes you think of the Wild West, doesn't it? I think doing this flight this way, you're really going to get an appreciation of how just vast America is, you know. And it's not even the biggest country. Russia is, of course, the biggest. Let's take it down to actually way to 4,000 feet. I'm sure what the airport elevation is at Goldstone. Increase the rate of descent slightly now. So we're really not far away and we're still quite high. Got a nice long asphalt runway here. It'd be interesting if any of these legs actually involve landing at a dirt or grass strip. I suspect they actually won't. It's far in the distance now. Set the local let's drop down a bit. Oh, we're getting some high terrain now, so we're going to be a little bit careful where we are. Okay, we're increasing our rate of descent quite dramatically now. Oh, we're going to have to be a little bit careful now. Yeah, be very careful here. That's done it again. Why keeps doing that? Let's pitch down. I'll try and see the runway ahead of us here. I see it. Yeah. See the mountains. Through the mountains, through the hills. So we can actually come back a little bit this way. Give ourselves a better lineup. Nearly forgot to put the mix back in. Yeah, being a nice little leg to fly. Let's try and get a decent landing, shall we? Probably go kick the autopilot off in a minute so we get nearer. Let's go flaps 1. Increase the speed. There's no pappies, it's going to make life interesting. Okay, we'll enter from here. Oops. Wind's a little bit swinging about a little bit. It's going to make it awkward to land as we want. It's difficult without the pappies to get a sense of the height as well. Do look quite low. Wind is really changing things up. Go full flaps in a minute. There we go. Trim the plane up. Trim it up. Fun with this, I think. Less than 1,000 feet. Let's try it back on profile. Talking about being an airliner. Let's try it back on centre line because we're way off it at the moment. Try and keep the height up, so I suspect we're a little bit low. This is a real challenge. So I quite like GA flying in the simulator. You get knocked around far more than you do in the airliners. Kick that power back a little because we're coming in quite fast and I don't want to float it. I'm going to kick that power right off now. Really slow it down. Just trim up a little bit. Try and maintain that centre line. Speed is good. Still just keep drifting off. To there. Now we've drifted off the other way by quite a bit. Trim up. Okay, I think that's quite good for a landing. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. I'll have a look at the replay. Might have caught it a little bit firmly, but on the whole, I think that's pretty good. A shame the airports are okay, there we go. Welcome to Goldstone. Let's shut that down and file the PREP. Have a look at the replay, see how we did. Find Kaby USA to West, yeah, submit. Beautiful, there we go. Right. Replay. Have a look at the tower perspective, and then of course we'll get a lock spot perspective. Coming in there. Killed the power off. Yeah, tell you what, that was that's pretty reasonable, I think. I'm pretty happy with that landing. Let's have a look from a different view. Lock spot as we come into land. Did well to get as close to the centre line as we did, although the winds were quite light, but even so, still had to battle to get it right on where we wanted. Yeah, it's a tiny bit on the firm side, but beautifully on the centre line. I think that's a very, very reasonable landing in this plane. That brings us to the end of this leg of the tour. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again on another flight in the very near future. Bye for now.